If you watch my channel, then you know that I love track and field, especially at the college level. I competed in it and coached in it before moving on to what I do right now. So with the indoor season about to get in full swing, I am aware that you probably won't hear that much about it, at least not unless somebody breaks a collegiate record, particularly if they have a name that happens to be trending. And I have a big problem with that, because there's a whole bunch of talented athletes out there competing in a sport that ESPN and all their friends in the media can't be bothered to cover. College track and field gets so little attention that they don't even provide access to the results on the ESPN app. That's even if they're televising the meet themselves. And I thought they were the worldwide leader in sports. So if you really want to know what's going on the track, for at least for right now, I guess you're stuck with me. Because college track and field, in particular, recruiting, is my specialty. And if you really want to know who has the talent to dominate the NCAA, you can figure it out before the gun goes off. Anyone who's going to win anything of note has already proven it prior to getting to college. The only difference is that they now have to do it wearing a new uniform. So this is a breakdown of the top 5 freshmen on the men's side who have the talent to dominate the NCAA this season. And for the purposes of this list, I'm focusing all my attention on athletes who competed for American high schools, because the NCAA recruits globally, and some of those athletes are gonna put up very big numbers. But the names I'm about to mention will be right there to give them a run for their money. And if anything that I say actually connects with you, it is always greatly appreciated if you would please like and subscribe. But if I don't, just let me know in the comment section, because I try to read them all. Starting things off with the number 5 slot, Brody Buffington will be sprinting for the Georgia Bulldogs this season. If you consider that Georgia just lost Matthew Bowling, you can see that they're simply reloading. He ran 10.15 in the 100, but also ran fast enough indoors in both the 60 and the 200 to threaten to make the NCAA championships. The SEC conference, especially in the sprints, is highly competitive. It might as well be professional track and field out there, but Brody has the talent to make the finals of any event that he's in, and that includes the NCAA championship meet. Coming in at number 4 is Rayan, who's now competing for Clemson in the ACC, with a good shot at winning the whole conference. He is a hurdler who won the USATF under-20 event, which proves that the higher hurdles in college clearly won't be a problem for him. There's a chance he can make the 110 hurdle final at the NCAA's outdoors. And for that matter, he could shock the world indoors. Besides, Grant Holloway has already proven that a freshman can win the hurdles outright if they really want to. However, the number 3 spot on this list will also be joining Brody with the Georgia Bulldogs. Rankin will be high jumping for Georgia this season. And the reason why I have him 3rd is because he's already broken the 7-foot barrier multiple times. He did it both as a junior and again as a senior. And if he just shows up to the NCAA meet and jumps like himself, he's basically a lock to come away with points. That is a very big deal, because almost nobody comes to college that good on day 1, unless you're him. The number 2 spot on this list has to go to Simeon Birnbaum, who will be competing for the Oregon Ducks and was the most dominant high school distance runner in the past season. USA Today named him the boys high school track athlete of the year, and you can't blame him, because he was the number 1 miler, and the top 2 miler for that matter, but he's also top 5 in the 800. He didn't compete at all during the recent cross-country season, but it is clear that he has the talent to run with the best right now. And if things go according to plan, he could become Oregon's next great distance runner. The number 1 name on this list doesn't need much of an introduction, because Issam Asinga, at least by all estimations, is still slated to compete for Texas A&M this season. He is a short sprinter, and they don't get much better than this, literally. I'll summarize his high school career this way. Issam Asinga beat Noah Lyles in a 100-meter dash race during the same season where Noah went on to become the world champion. And he's already broken the 20-second barrier in the 200-meter dash as well. The truth about his season is that he's not just supposed to make the final at the NCAAs. He's supposed to do damage once he gets there. Anything less than a medal is a disappointment. But consider that Trayvon Bromell won the NCAA 100 when he was a freshman. So there's no reason to believe that it can't happen again with Issam Asinga. Division I track and field is so competitive that it might as well be professional level out there. Many talented freshmen have competed in college, but things didn't always go as planned. Each of the names on this list have what it takes not just to compete, but to win. Some of them might take longer than others to climb to the top of the leaderboards, but that is clearly the goal for every single one of them. And if they do win, the only reason why it happened so soon is because they've already done it before. They just weren't doing it in the NCAA yet. SCA track and field gear is here. Fast is a lifestyle, and what you wear should reflect that. Pick up yours at scarecruiting.com/shop or use the link in the description below. It's a huge support to me and this channel, so I can continue to make you more content like this. And remember, it is always greatly appreciated if you would please like and subscribe.